while I'm doing this. So I've been gone for about 10 months to about a year without posting content on this channel, and I just realized it's been a long time since I've done that. So I just wanted to rekindle a fire that I started, and yeah, that's basically about it. Now, if anyone's wondering why I've been gone for that long of a time, it's because of personal issues, but it shouldn't really matter because no one watches me anyways, so certified loser still. Anyways, going back to the important stuff, I just wanted to do this just because I feel like rekindling this would be better for me because I originally did this for the issues that I was having mentally, which I wanted to do it again. I want to do it for my own personal benefit. So that's what I'm doing right now. Man, what am I doing? Alright, anyways, getting past all that, we're just going to go straight into this. I'm starting this new thing. It's called Top 10, which is basically just the top 10 places of whatever subject that I pick from. Could be ice cream, could be food, could be places, whatever. And we're just going to see how this goes. As in for today, it's going to be top 10 fast food restaurants, which it's going to be the top 10, and then I'm also going to say the worst one first, just so that we can get that one out of the way. Hopefully that one's honest, and I'm doing fast food first, mainly just because I know there's a bunch of people who love to eat and love to judge me, and I have certain taste buds, so I know everyone's going to disagree with this. Also, on that note, I just want to let you know these are my opinions, so if you disagree with them, go ahead and disagree with them, because I bet you will, because my taste buds are absolutely horrible, so that's what we're going to be doing today. Alright, so I got this whiteboard right here, and I listed 1 to 10, the top 10 fast food restaurants, and I got the worst right here, so honestly, let's just get into it. Alright, so the first one I got right here is Carl's Jr., as in the worst fast food restaurant ever, and none of you better disagree with me on this one right here. This food is absolutely garbage. I mean, like, have you ever gone to Carl's Jr. and actually had a good experience where it was at a good price? I don't think so. Without a doubt, every single time, it smelled like dirty mop water mixed with something that was thrown on the ground and stomped by all the employees that worked there. Without a doubt, there was always something wrong with my order every single time I've went here. I've went here about 3 times, and 3 times only for that specific reason. I've never gone here, and I've never heard good things about this place, and I've been to it not only in my location, I've also been to it or throughout the state, which is absolutely terrible, just showing how bad this franchise is, and I don't even know how it's still a thing. So that's that. Quick disclaimer before I go on with this, there's going to be some places that aren't on here because I have never tried them before, such as In-N-Out or Chick-fil-A or Popeyes. I've never tried any of those places before, so they're not on here because I haven't tried them. I'm not going to judge them 1 through 10, so sorry for all those fans out there that love Chick-fil-A so much, even though I heard that it's not that good. So alright, so we got the number 10 on our list, and that is Whataburger. Now, some people might not even know what this place is. Whataburger is popular in Texas, of where I'm aware of. To be honest, it's overrated. It's overrated to start off because Texas people probably think this place is like the McDonald's of the world, thinking that these burgers are so freaking good. They're really not. Then why are you putting them in your top 10 list? Because they are top 10. They barely cracked the list, and I think that they're okay, but I just didn't want to get flamed by a bunch of Texas fans in the comments. Now, anyways, this place is pretty good. Their fries, meh. Their burgers is where they try to shine at. It's an okay burger. I mean, the only reason why it's in the top 10 is because there are burgers that are worse than it. So, like Carl's Jr., for example, like, theirs is terrible. These ones are like what you should be as a classic fast food restaurant, but classic only gets you to number 10. So, there's that. Moving on to number 9, we got Arby's, and I know a lot of people aren't going to agree with that if it's even top 10. People don't seem to like this restaurant, and I can see why. Sometimes it doesn't hit, sometimes it misses, but more on the time, for me, it hits more than anything. I mean, I've had it probably about 6 times. Remember the first time I had it, I thought it was the best thing out there. Had it for a second time, thought it was bad. Third time, good. And it's kind of like checkers. It goes either or, either or. But overall, the more times that it's good overweighs the bad times that it's not good, if you know what I'm saying. I mean, you ever get those beef and cheddar sandwiches? Come on. I mean, I just don't think that Arby's is that bad like people say. I definitely do think it is top 10. It used to be a lot higher on my list, like probably like number 3 even on my list before. But as I've had it and as time goes on, I've realized that it's not that good. But, you know, sometimes it hits. The sandwiches is what they have going for them. Everything else, besides their curly fries are something else that you want to schmack on. Overall, though, they're not that special besides some of their burgers and, well, not really burgers. Would you even call them burgers? I mean, they're roast beef, but I'm just calling burgers for this instance. Overall, I'll stop talking about them. They're alright. Like 6.5 out of 10. If we're talking about Whataburger's like 6 out of 10 to me. Sorry, Texas fans, back to you, but I'm just going to keep moving on through the list. Alright, here comes number 8, and please do not be mad at me for this, because I don't know what to tell you. It says Wendy's. Yeah, I know. A lot of people love Wendy's as they think it's like the number 1 fast food restaurant in the world. Honestly, overrated in my opinion. Yeah, I know you guys are a disappointment to me too. I know it. Come on now. We cannot be sitting here like Wendy's is the best fast food restaurant in the world. The burgers, like after, like say like you're on a road trip and you're going from someplace to someplace and it's at least like a 8-hour drive. You see Wendy's on the side. That's going to make you throw up because with car motion and eating the burgers, it's just a lot of grease and it is not that good. People also hype up their fries like they're the best thing in the world, and their fries are really not good. They aren't good. I'm not even sure if they're top 5 of the best fries in the world because Wendy's fries are not that good. Their Frosties are terrible. I don't know who is eating a Frosty and wanting that over like a McDonald's milkshake. Like, who freaking wants that? Also, their burgers, just because they're square and they're different doesn't mean it's good. Triangles are the strongest shape, not fucking squares. God damn it. Whew, got a little too heated on that one. I feel deeply about Wendy's and how people like it way too much than it should. Overall, though, it's still in the top 10 list. Like, it's still not a bad place to go to. Just, it's never my first option. If there's something else higher on this list I would rather have than Wendy's, hate me all you want, but I don't care. This Wendy's is not that good. Oh man, I'm about to lose some people over this, but you better be ready. My number 7 is Burger King. What? Yeah, I know. Burger King I think it's better than Wendy's. I'm sorry, I have to say it. People hate on Burger King way too much. I think Burger King's a solid number 7 for the top 10 fast food restaurants. For one, it's a classic. It's been there since the beginning, and no one gives credit for it. People act like it's past its time, but it's still relevant. Why do you think it's still open in places? For two, people call it McDonald's crappy cutoff, which it kinda is, but it makes fresh burgers. It makes stuff that is popping. Don't get me wrong, they've had some misses, like the Cheeto fries, if anyone remembers those. Those were absolutely terrible. There was also one that was like a mac and cheese Cheeto, where they put Cheeto and put mac and cheese in it. I don't even know what they were thinking about, but it was absolutely awful. Now, why am I saying this? If they're number 7, it's because everything, as in their regular menu items, are bomb. Okay, you guys cannot disagree with me on this. Their burgers are solid they taste real, they taste fresh, unlike the things lower on this list. Looking at you, Carl's Jr. No offense to Carl's Jr., but looking at you, your stuff ain't fresh. Overall, I think Burger King is just a fresh taste. It added the Impossible Whopper, added the fresh stuff. It really tries to spice up some new things, and it's not that bad. There go. Their fries are not that good. They're not that good either. But their desserts, pretty solid. Their burgers, pretty solid. Have you ever went into a Burger King where they had those fountain machines where you could pick out of like 100 different sodas? They would have like the Minute Maids with strawberry, lemonade, blueberry, etc. Anybody who knows that Burger King, you know which one I'm talking about, because that Burger King always hits for me. Their McChickens are good, and man, I call them a McChicken when that's McDonald's and chicken sandwich. But as I said before, Burger King is a ripoff, kind of. Overall, though, it does go at number 7. I think it's pretty good. Give it a solid 7 out of 10. I haven't missed with it. It's pretty good about every single time. Now, I don't know if I'm going to lose people or I'm going to gain people, or some people don't even know what to think of it. But at number 6, I got Shake Shack. Now, let me talk about Shake Shack for you, for people who don't know. I tried this for the first time in Texas it was pretty freaking good. I don't think it was something above the classics, but I do think that it was really good. For shakes, their shakes are absolutely amazing. I tried this cinnamon thing for when the Trolls movie came out, the very end Trolls movie. By the way, that Trolls movie was absolutely garbage. Don't go watch it. But overall, that shake they had was absolutely delicious. It was like a cinnamon shake. It was made for kids. I bought it even though that was for kids. I thought it was the most delicious shake I ever had in my whole entire lifetime. Now that is off the shakes, and we're talking about kind of like fast food places and kind of like burgers. Their burgers in general, they're good, but they're a little bit crispy. At least the ones that I've had. The ones I've had from Shake Shack are a little bit crispy on the edges. Like, I think, I can't remember if they're square patties, but I do know that on the edges of the patty, they're a little bit crispy, a little bit, not too much burnt, but they were definitely like more well done. I just think that it cut the inside of my mouth a little bit, but it had that crisp taste that made it taste good. It's a little bit weird. If you've never had Shake Shack, then that is perfectly fine. If you ever have the chance to try Shake Shack, I say go try it. It's pretty good, but I wouldn't consider it in the top 5. I think it's right on the barrier. It has okay fries. I mean, nothing out of the ordinary. Good shakes, decent burgers, better burgers than are on here. They give a little surprise, a little kick to their stuff. So, give them a solid 7.1 out of 10. I feel like people who go here could agree with me. Some people can flame me for it. I don't care. It's my list. Alright, now we're in our top 5. And starting off this 5... I might lose some people here because a lot of people seem to not like this place. It should get more credit than it deserves, basically. And that place is Taco Bell. And when I mean more credit deserves, I meant it the other type of way, that it deserves more credit than it ever gets, because I feel like, wasn't it about 5 years ago where everyone loved Taco Bell, everyone loved eating Taco Bell, then all of a sudden people just left Taco Bell like it was the worst place in the world because it made your stomach feel a little bit icky or whatever. Grow up! This place is bomb, and I don't care what anybody says, this place is literally the shiz. How many times have you gone into a Taco Bell late at night, got your stuff, and you're like, this is what I wanted for dinner, getting those Doritos Locos Tacos, fuck! And this stuff never disappoints. It never disappoints for me. I always get the Doritos Locos Tacos. They're always delicious. Yeah, it might be like a kid's meal, but damn is it so good. Crunchy Tacos, good. Gordita Crunch is good. Beefy 5 layers, good. Literally, they only have a couple misses, which is a personal opinion towards me. I mean, I don't like their soft tacos, but that's just because I don't like soft tacos. I mean, they're just not that great. But everything else they have, grammar was not there, so, yeah, go back to school. Overall, Taco Bell is such a good place. People hate on it so much. It hasn't really given me those terrible problems. But man, why do you think people complained about having the Doritos Locos Tacos gone for when they were gone from Taco Bell? People complained for a reason, and they wanted Taco Bell because Taco Bell doesn't disappoint. This place is goated. Ooh, man, I got too into that one. And number 4, we got Mickey D's. I mean, this place could be higher. People consider it number 1. People consider it number 6. I mean, people have mixed opinions about it, but I think the main reason people got mixed opinions about it is because they don't get your order right all the time, which I get. Went to McDonald's just about a week or 2 ago, and they completely missed my order. Like, I was getting it for my family, and they did not get my order, so I had to go back and get it, but it's okay. I had other errands to run anyway, so sometimes it just works out. Overall, McDonald's is that restaurant that always has your back. Literally, without guarantee, you go to McDonald's or you go to Taco Bell late at night for these type of meals, and it always hits. How many times have you said, damn, sure, I want a sandwich from McDonald's. I want a McFlurry. Their ice cream machine may be broken. Overall, though, what I'm basically trying to say is McDonald's is always there for you. Don't disappoint it. Don't disrespect it. Sometimes they might get your order wrong, but damn, that's why we have Karens. Man, I cannot express how good McDonald's can be. Is it unhealthy? Yes. Is it increasing diabetes? Yes. Is it increasing obesity? Yes, 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 across the board. But damn, as a fast food place itself, there's a damn reason why this place is the number 1 fast food restaurant in the world. But the reason why I'm not putting it on my number one is because of the errors it has side to side. But it's always there, as we know. Before we go into this top three, people can consider this place not a fast food area, but I'm considering it myself for all three of these, to be honest. Number three is Chipotle. I feel like I get that food pretty freaking fast in my area. I always go in, ask for what I want. They do it right in front of you. They do it real quick. And it tastes good, man. You can ask for so many different type of combinations with what you want to put in a burrito or a bowl or whatever you want. Is it overrated? It's properly rated. I do think that some of the stuff is overrated, like the bowl, the Chipotle bowl, a little overrated in my opinion. I don't think it's that good. But man, Chipotle itself is a great place to go. I think that this place is severely good, and it is a great fast food place. If you don't think it's a fast food place, fight me for it. I don't care. Now, obviously, there's a reason why they're not number one. It's mainly because I think their chips are pretty lacking. Anybody who goes to Chipotle, if you try to get the chips, they're lacking. Don't get them. I don't think they're that great unless you're really feeling chips and salsa or chips and queso. Then maybe get them. Overall, though, I'd consider this a solid 8 out of 10, maybe 8.5 out of 10 if you really want to stretch it. It has a lot of variety. It has real Mexican food. And I know Taco Bell is like the fake Mexican food. This is the real version of it. And it's just better in a different type of way. Now, I know how many people I'm going to lose on this number two. I already know it. We're going to have to deal with it. I'm choosing Subway as my number two. Subway, I feel like, has always been that thing that's always been around, and it always is good. Oh, but how about the prices that they receive? Gosh damn prices, man. Even though they have a big price and a lot you gotta pay for, they usually have deals, they have coupons, they have everything to try to shorten it down, which if you want Subway, you're gonna want those. I mean, yes, I am cheap, but sometimes even if I don't have those coupons, Subway's just so good that I just pay for it full price. I mean, they have so many different sandwiches you can get. They got salads, they got ices for most of them, they got cookies, they got their churro, pretzel, longfoot cookie. They have all the sidekicks, and it always hits every time. And man, do I love Subway. Overall, this place is a 9 out of 10. I don't care what you say. I don't care how long you say, oh, that's not even a fast food restaurant. In my place it is. It does not take more. It takes the 5 to 10 minutes at the max. Therefore, it does depend how much you get, but that's your own damn fault, you fat. Well, I got a little carried away there, but that's a solid 9 out of 10. Fight me for it. Now, for number one, you gotta be ready for it. It's gotta be the best of the best. Always the place you go to, never disappointing, and that place is Dairy Queen. Click off all you want. I don't really care. I'm doing this for my own benefit, like I said before. But this place is bomb. Yeah, it's mainly changed its slogan one or times to fan food to whatever the frick they have it now. No one has ever tried the burgers or the chicken strips. Man, those are good every single time. I don't care what you say that they're not that good. I thought they were absolutely amazing when I first had them, and I continue to have them to this day. Ice cream never misses. Whenever you want to go to somewhere that you get ice cream, how many times have you said, I want a damn Blizzard? Something that's great about that is, like McDonald's, they never have it broken. They're good every single time. They're always there. They're definitely a fast food place because most of them have fast food drive-thrus, so don't even argue with me on that one. And most people miss it like it's just some side off. I think this is the best fast food restaurant of all time, and it will forever be the best fast food place of all time. And that's how we're going to end it off. I don't really care what you think, but this is how I'm going to end it off. Thank you for watching. That's my list. If you don't agree with it, fight it out. I don't care. I think it's the best. But overall, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you later. Deuces.